In the hidden corridors of Soviet sports science, a machine was built, not of steel and circuits, but of flesh, blood, and unwavering resolve. The Soviet athlete was not born, he was constructed, piece by piece, day by day, rep by rep, under a system that did not believe in weakness. This was more than training, it was statecraft. Discipline wasn't optional, it was oxygen. Every breath measured, every movement analyzed, every moment accounted for. You did not train for yourself. You trained for the motherland, for legacy, for the idea that the human body, pushed to its edge, could bend the course of history. They weren't chasing records, they were chasing perfection, a concept so brutal, so unrelenting, it broke many. But those who endured, they became legends. These weren't athletes in the modern sense. No flash, no sponsorships, no Instagram, just iron will in a cold gym and the relentless sound of a barbell crashing against the floor, over and over, for hours, for years. The Soviet athlete wasn't emotional. He didn't need hype. His motivation wasn't external, it was internal, it was obsession, resolve, a silent promise whispered into the void, I will not break. They believed in pain, not as punishment, but as proof. Proof that the threshold had been pushed, that the line had moved, that the impossible wasn't fact, just something that hadn't been done yet. No comfort, no distractions, just discipline, routine, and the silence between effort and exhaustion. While others trained to win, they trained to never be broken. To be Soviet was to be forged, not inspired, engineered. No shortcuts, no softness. You were built to last, to suffer without showing it, to lose without folding, to win without celebration. It wasn't for money, it wasn't for fame, it was for pride. For the idea that a human body, fully committed, fully focused, could outlast pain and bend the laws of what was possible. While the world asked how, the Soviet system asked how far. How far can you push the heart? How deep can you go before the mind caves in? How many times can you fall and rise again with the same cold-eyed fire? Because when the lights went on, when the flag was raised, when the anthem played, it wasn't just victory, it was validation. That suffering wasn't wasted, that sacrifice had a purpose, that in a world obsessed with shortcuts, the long road still led to glory. This is the legacy of the Soviet athlete, not style, substance, not fame, function, not motivation, mission. So when you train today, remember this, you don't have to be from the Soviet Union to think like a Soviet athlete, you just have to refuse to quit.